Hi, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet. It is Monday morning, and so you know what that means. It's our three-card weekly reading. If you're watching an archive on Facebook or YouTube, thanks so much for being here. I am live on my business page on Facebook. So if you're here and you haven't hit like, please do. And if you're watching me on YouTube and you haven't hit subscribe, please do. So we are going to be doing our three-card weekly reading for the last week in February. And actually, starting in March, we will have some new kinds of weekly readings. I'll let you know about that next week. So yesterday was our grand opening here in Palm City with Ciro Marchetti. We had such a great time. We had a full house, and I'm so grateful to everyone who came, and especially grateful to Ciro, his wife Maria, and his friends from England who came to enjoy our grand opening. Ciro did an amazing presentation, and we had a really great time. So thank you all for being here. So what do we have coming up? Of course, in March, on March 4th, we will have our Global Tarot Circle on Facebook Live right here, 7 p.m. Hey, good morning, Adina. So glad that you're here, and hope you're getting ready for a good week. People are coming into the room right now, so I'll wait just a few minutes. Please, if you're here, say hi. And thank you so much for the congratulations, Adina. We had such a wonderful time, and we're so happy in this amazing office space in Palm City, Florida. So the way the three-card weekly reading works is this. First of all, for my tarot friends, it is an opportunity to sort of see how the cards speak together, but it is an opportunity for everyone to get a sense of the available energies around us for the week. If it feels resonant, if it feels like a reading for you, go ahead and take it as a reading. If you're looking for something more specific, of course, you can reach out to me. I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, and of course here in Palm City. Hey, Miguelina, we were just chatting earlier. Thanks so much for being here. Joanne, good to see you. So, in honor of the fact that we had Ciro Marchetti right here in this office just yesterday, I am going to do today's reading, this week's reading. Hey, Marion, nice to see you, with the Encore Tarot, Ciro Marchetti's Encore Tarot. So these will be three cards that are, perhaps applicable to the energies around us. See how it resonates for you. We will meet back here on Friday for your Friday weekly wrap up. And as I said, I've got some surprises coming for you starting in March over on YouTube. So keep an eye on that. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet, go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll keep abreast of all the changes. Hey, Cheryl, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, we did have a great time at the grand opening, and I was so glad that you were there. Let me say hello to Kay, to Cindy, to Michelle. Glad you're all here. Leisha, glad to see you. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Our first card is the Hierophant. And again, this is for the final week in February, which is February 24th through March 1st. And our first card is the Hierophant. Of course, it's Monday. A lot of people are back to work. That's the thing I think about right away. And so this may be a week of really having to take care of business, do what you have to do what your boss tells you to do. If you yourself are the boss, then you need to be the authority and sort of stand up and do what needs to be done and exemplify that. Let me say hello to a few more people coming in. Louisa, Lori, Jennifer, TK, and Jan. So nice to see you all. So the Hierophant is such an interesting card. Originally, it was the Pope. Deirdre, nice to see you here. Originally, it was the Pope, and it can refer to sort of higher spiritual thinking. but very often it refers to authority. And it can be problems with authority. Like this could say you may have some problems with your boss at work this week. It can also be about becoming the boss or owning your authority. So this week, look at the ways in which you must respond to authority. Should you respond to authority with respect? Should you respond to authority with resistance? Should you respond to your own authority by rising to it? Dana, hi, nice to see you. Amy, nice to see you. Betty, nice to see you. So first card is the Hierophant. Own your own authority and figure out how you want to respond to the authority around you. Okay. The next card is the Ten of Wands reversed. Now this, I think, in its reversal really is a very interesting card. When we look at the Ten of Wands in its upright position, what we see is carrying a very heavy burden. And some people see this in a way as a card of oppression, which is funny because here we have sort of authoritarian oppression. And whether you're feeling that on a worldwide level, a national level, or just in your own life, there is something here about wanting to resist oppression. But remember that this card did come up reversed. And that, I think, speaks of that resistance, that you're not going to let your burdens and your weights hold you down, that you're not going to carry burdens that are not yours to carry. And you know what? It's okay to ask friends for help. It's okay to ask for help in carrying your burdens. So what will be our third card for this week? The Page of Wands. So this is very interesting. We have two Wands cards and a Major Arcana, only one reversed. So the Page of Wands in this context, I think, is about learning and communicating, specifically about things having to do with the element of fire. So what would that be? That would be the things that you're passionate about. That would be creative things, spiritual things, and fun things. And when we see the Page and the Hierophant together, there is a real sense of learning. You know, one aspect of authority is the authority of the scholar or the teacher. And when we see the Page here, that really honors that. So you know what? If you're considering taking a class, if you're considering learning something or being more serious in your study of something, if you're considering going back to school, now is a good time to get those things set up and make those things happen. Remember, although the Page can speak to youth and to young people, the Page can also speak to anyone at any age when they are learning something. Now, the other aspect of the Page is communication, to use your voice, and in this case, to use your voice about things that you're passionate about. So it is interesting that there could again be a message of resistance here. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you here. Kim will be one of our presenters at StarCon, by the way, along with Amy. So we have a few people here in the StarCon crew. If you don't know about it, StarCon will be an international tarot conference held in Palm Beach Gardens in January 2021. Looking forward to seeing you all there. So we were talking about resistance. And when I say resistance here, and Amy says, what a gorgeous deck. Yes, we're using a Ciro Marchetti deck because he was here presenting yesterday. So we're all honoring Ciro today. And this is Encore Tarot. So, resistance. You know, very often when we talk about resistance, we see it as a bad thing. I'm resistant to my own success. I'm resistant to my own growth. But this can talk about resistance to something that you feel is unjust or unfair. So this week, if you need to take a stand, be that political, be that within a relationship, be that in any aspect of your life, standing up for something that means something to you, using your voice in that way, this is a very good week to do that. And remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde. And I don't know about you, but I feel like this has been a hard Mercury retrograde so far, and we've got a few weeks left. And yet, we are being asked to use our voices, not only to talk about the things that excite us, but also to use our voices to right wrongs. So when you feel like something is going on that is not correct, morally or in some other way, you are encouraged this week to stand up and speak your truth. So learn about the things you're passionate about. Be creative, be spiritual, be youthful. Come to the world with a sense of youthful exploration and exuberance. Marion is here, and she is also going to be presenting at StarCon. Awesome. We have like a whole little cadre of presenters right here. Isn't that excellent? She's coming all the way from Scotland to do that. Kim says Mercury retrograde's hitting her video equipment. Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough. Hey, Jeannie, nice to see you. So, to recap, pay attention to authority in your life. How is authority showing up in your life? How are you using your own authority? Be a student. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you here. Be a student. Be a student of things of creativity, of things that you're passionate about, of things that are fun for you. Communicate. Use your voice. And do not allow yourself to be oppressed or overburdened. Ask your friends to help you, gather your friends together, and again, use your voice to make things right. That's your message for this week. And Marion says, I've already stood up to something this morning. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is the week for it. And you don't have to do it in an obnoxious way necessarily. But it is a good week to know what is burning in your heart. And if you are sure that you are within your moral authority, make it known. Absolutely. And Kim says she has too. So isn't that interesting? Amy says this makes so much sense for me personally. And you know, that is the interesting thing. For years in my career, I resisted these kinds of readings because I couldn't understand how we could do a reading for the world at large and have it be relevant and resonant. But it is. And it is so interesting. And of course, it's not the same as having a personal reading, but it sure is helpful. And it sure is interesting to see how we are all going through some of the same things. Me Noble says also works for her. Joanne says, I've been on a mission to speak my mind for a while now. Absolutely. And it's a good thing. So we'll be back here on my Facebook page on Thursday for the newsletter recap. We do that every Thursday. My newsletter, Tarot Topics, comes into your inbox every Wednesday. You can go to my website, ChristianaGaudet.com, to sign up for it. Now, starting next week in March, we're going to be doing the weekly readings in a little bit of a different fashion. I'll just tease that right here, and I'll let you know about it as we get it together. And because this has been so successful, we're wanting to expand it a little bit. Well, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. So, have a great week. I want to remind you all I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, and also here in my Palm City office. This was Chiro's sales room yesterday. We had so much fun. We had great food, great people. It was very, very interesting. Miguelina's Thursday at any specific time? No, you just got to watch for it. Because I am a full-time reader. That's what I do. I'm in here every day doing readings, so I fit it in between clients, so it can be at any time during the day. So if you would like a reading with me, or if you would like to work with me in tarot mentorship, I can help you get your tarot business to the next level. I can help you get your tarot practice to the next level. I can help you use tarot in your own personal growth. We have a mentorship package for that, so reach out for that. And Amy likes the video of Chiro. You know, I had it in my head that I wanted to videotape the whole thing, and his presentation was a little more than an hour and a half. And after that first minute, I was like, you know what? I'm going to laugh. I'm going to chat with people. I cannot just be holding my phone broadcasting this. And so I didn't. And now, of course, I wish I had taped it. I really do, because every bit of it was brilliant. So amazing. So amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Amy says that I'm a phenomenal mentor. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. All right, you guys. So you know what to do for this week. Figure out your relationship to authority, speak your truth, study the things that matter to you, ask your friends for help. Do not carry your burdens unnecessarily. I'll look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you so much.